What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're having a little change of pace with the deck profiles today. I might do some more of these, but obviously this is Rex Raptor in 2024. What would he play? If you're like me and you watched a lot of the anime when you were younger, Rex Raptor is probably one of my more favorite characters. So obviously Joey was 100% my favorite character, and then I liked like the randoms, like I like the little cameos of Weevil and Rex, and yeah, Mai's probably up there as well. Did like Mai as a character, but yeah, so we're just going to change the pace a little bit, and we're going to do a Rex Raptor in 2024 deck profile. Obviously, there is going to be no Tyranno in this deck profile because actually Ultimate Conductor Tyranno was Sergeant Hasselberry's monster. That wasn't Rex. Rex didn't use Tyrannos. He was a Rex man. So yeah, that's obviously why we've got the Rex here. Without further ado, guys, let's get into it. You probably could still play this at locals and do like okay. It is still like the core of it is still a dinosaur deck. So again, you could still do all right, but yeah, obviously Tyranno is like the main boss monster, and yeah, spoiler alert, we're not playing him. So obviously starting things off. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. Probably change it there. Right, so do it like this. Is it blurry? It's a little bit blurry, eh? Right. So obviously we've got two Mighty Dino King Rex. This is basically a worse Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, unfortunately, because if this card attacks. If this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, it can make a second attack during this battle phase. So what is cool is this is not just monsters. So obviously if they've got one monster, you can attack it and then be able to attack again. So that is the one thing that Tyranno obviously can't do. It can only attack all monsters and then it can't attack directly. But again, it can only attack twice, whereas Tyranno can attack multiple times. And then obviously once per turn, if you control this card that was not summoned this turn, you can target up to 2 monsters your opponent controls, destroy them. So making this go in second, you obviously can't pop stuff, but you'd have to make it go in first, let it sit there on the field during their turn, and then on your turn you get to pop 2 cards, which is a bit slow and a bit crap. They shouldn't have done that really, but like what was holding them back from making this a quick effect pop 2 or a quick effect just pop 1? Just, do you know what I mean? So yeah, they did kind of let it down a little bit, but again, that's what we have for Mighty Dino King Rex. Then following on for the more Rex monsters, we've obviously got double-headed Dino King Rex. So this one is an extender basically. So if you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon this card once per turn this way. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one monster on the field with less attack than the total attack of all dinosaur monsters you control, destroy it. You can only use this effect of double Dino King Rex once per turn. So obviously, unless you special summon this with Petite or something like that, then you're not going to be able to pop your own monsters with this because you have to special summon it with your first. This is what you special summon first, but you could essentially special it and then target and pop maybe a Little Knight or an IP. Little Knight is less than this, I think. Let me just double check. I don't want to get it massively wrong with attack less. So IP unfortunately is 16, so you could pop like a Masquerena or something like that. With an M board. I'm trying to think of like a good M board, but yeah, that's pretty much, yeah. So again, it's not great, but if it had like a pop effect later on, then that would be better. But the fact that it's a 6 is important for the way I've built this deck. So yeah, bear that in mind. And then obviously another weird one. This one's just been released in Legacy of Destruction. Dinovatus Docus. So you can only special summon this card once per turn. If you control 2 or more dinosaur monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You contribute 1 level 4 or lower, special summon 1 dinosaur monster from your deck that is 2 levels higher or lower than your tribute monster hand or field, but destroy it during the end phase. So this is another way where we can cheat out the Dino King Rex. Essentially, if we do our normal OV, get Misk effect, get Animadorned, and all that, we now have two dinosaur monsters on field. We can now special summon the Docus, then we can pop the OV, and then summon the Dino, summon this from extra deck, and then obviously then we can pop a card on the, we would have more attack to be able to pop a card on the field. So this is why I've included this, just for another way to be able to cheat out the retrain of King Rex. That is essentially why I went for this package. So yeah, and I actually think this looks like a dinosaur that Rex would play. Like if you remember all the ones from before, like when he used to use like Gilosaurus and stuff. Yeah, so that's why I went for those. So these are the ones that are pretty much the Rex Raptor heart and blood, in my opinion. Obviously never played this, and these are retrains of his King Rex, but yeah, they should have made a retrain of Arabi. That would have been cool. He did obviously use that. Right, and then obviously moving on into the standards dinosaur stuff. I'll try and just get all of this on the screen. So obviously got 3 Ovi. It's pretty much the best normal summon that dinosaurs still have. So yeah, one of those. Misk, you got to play Misk in any dinosaur deck because it's protection and it special summons Animadorned. We are playing 1 Pancratops. It's still really good. I wouldn't play more than 2 just because you don't want to clog up your hand and make it really bricky. I'm playing the 1 Kaitoptera. This is obviously you special summon it in the end phase, and Hornsaurus was actually a monster that Rex used in the anime, unless I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that he used it against Joey. So being able to summon that obviously is quite important. Then we've got Animadorned Archosaur. Obviously it's again pretty much a staple. I would never play 1. I know some lists do play 1, but I would never play 1 just because if you draw it, then your combo is infinitely weaker, so, or it forces you to do weird plays. Then obviously we're playing the 3 Baby Cerosaurus, and more importantly we're playing 2 Petiteurodon. So the reason we're playing 2 Petiteurodon is because obviously this is a level 6, this is a level 6, so we want to get our 6s on the field to be able to play that way. So yeah, 2 Petiteurodon, really, really important. And then wrapping up for the monsters, not dinosaur related. I'll do those actually next. So that's it, wrapping up for the dinosaurs. Yeah, not much more to say. I actually loved dinosaurs. Like this was my bridge into becoming a better player. Whereas I used to play Grenmaju Beatdown, and then trying to progress and learn like different mechanics of the game and stuff like that. Dinosaur was like my way to do that. So dinosaurs, loved it. Little nostalgia here for me. So the go second cards, where dinosaurs is pretty good to go on second anyways, but we've obviously got 3 Effect Veiler. I'm playing just the 1 Talents, and I'm playing 3 Infinite Impermanence. Not too much room in this, because obviously I've had to play the Dono stuff, the King Rex Dono stuff, so it took up a little bit of room where I would have possibly had 3 more hand traps. And I've got some other cards in there that took up some room as well. So yeah, just playing those, and obviously these ones are probably the best ones. You could swap Veiler for Ash, but I just wanted to have more imperms basically. Then for the spells, obviously I'm going to highlight this one. Jurassic Power. All dinosaur monsters you control gain 300 attack. You can normal summon a level 5 or higher dinosaur monster without tributing. You can send 1 dinosaur monster from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard. Add 1 dinosaur monster with 1200 defense from your deck to your hand. So obviously the only target we have for that is this and this. So obviously this is essentially just a way to search these 2. So we've essentially got 5 copies of this and 4 copies of this. We want to be opening, we want to open especially this one, just because it's a level 6, and again, then we can make our like Evasaur, Lars and stuff like that. So really important that we managed to get that. The first effect of where you can normal summon a level 5 or higher dinosaur without tributing it's not really that's not the important one. It's to being able to send maybe a dead card that maybe you open 2 babies and you just want to get rid of it, to be able to add add one of these, then you can special summon this, and then you can play from there. So yeah, 2 of these. Those are the highlighted cards for the Rex stuff. Moving on just into the normal dinosaur stuff now. So we're obviously playing only 2 Lost World. The reason we're only playing 2 Lost World is because Hornsaurus can activate it from the deck. We're playing 2 double evolutionary pills, so obviously we probably should have played the Coatlas as well. That would have probably been pretty good. But yeah, this obviously is just going to summon out our boss monster like always. We're playing 3 Fossil Dig, searches pretty much, and because it adds a level 6, it searches all of the cards that we want to open. For more consistency, we're playing 3 Pot of Prosperity. Yeah, just being able to dig 6 cards deep is really, really good. 1 Called by the Grave, and then 1 Polymerization to be able to make our Horned Saurus. So that's it for the main deck, guys. Let me know what you think about the main deck. Again, this is literally just a Rex Raptor build. It's not meant to be like super competitive or anything like that. Just meant to be like a fun Rex Raptor build. I might do more of these if you guys like this, so just let me know in the comment section down below. I have got like a Weevil deck kind of in mind, and I can do more if you enjoy those as well. So yeah, just let me know, guys. Give me your feedback in the comment section down below. So moving on, not a normal thing in dinosaurs, but we've obviously got fusions now. So we've obviously got our 1 Horned Saurus. This is a newer card. So this card can attack directly the turn it is special summoned. You can only use each of the following effects of Horned Saurus once per turn. If this... Oops, sorry. I'm kind of watching football as well while I'm doing this, I'm not going to lie. If this card is fusion summoned, you can place 1 field spell from your deck or graveyard face up in your field zone. So that's why I'm saying that I'm only playing 2 Lost World, because we'll be able to still combo. If we didn't open it, then we'll be able to do it anyways. And then during your main phase, you can immediately after this effect resolve normal summon 1 dinosaur or dragon monster. So again, it's another extender, so we'll be able to place that. Then we'll be able to have an additional normal summon. So that's where it doesn't conflict with what's it called, Jurassic Power, because we could use that normal summon. Then in our combo, making this, we'll be able to then do another normal summon like an OV or something like that. So yep, important to have one of these. It is also important that it's a level 6. Then for going like more seconds, because obviously we do add Poly, I'm playing 1 Magnum the Reliever. I just love this card, and I think it's just a really cool card. 1 Guardian Chimera. Again, we've got Poly. Why would you not just use it just for going second? Then we've got 1 Dolka. Really, really important. It's like basically one of your boss monsters. Lagia for spells and traps. We've got 1 Evasaur Lars. So we would like, I built this to try and always be ending on this, like 100% we are always ending on Lars. I just like how the card looks, and I just think it's cool. I'd love to be able to end on them both. It's pretty good to do that, but you probably could do Lars and Lagia. But yeah, we built this to try and end on a Lars. Then finally, for our XEs, we've got this one. Transcendosaurus Drillinathus, something like that. So, while this card has no materials, if it battles a monster, any battle damage it inflicts to your opponent is doubled. So, really good. So, obviously we're going to be doing plenty of battle damage with this. You can also use... You can only use each of the following effects of this card once per turn. You can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 of your banished monsters, special summon it. So the reason why that is important is because now we can get Misk back into the graveyard so that we can use Misk. That is my thinking anyways, that's why I put it in here, just an option. And then if this card is destroyed, you can shuffle 1 normal monster from your graveyard into the deck, then you can special summon this card. We don't play normal monsters, so we won't be able to do that, but the effect to be able to do the piercing damage and also to shuffle back a banished monster, I think is really, really good. So yeah. Then obviously Linkuriboh has been banned, so we've gone to 1 Anima, 1 Pentastag. Obviously, where we don't have the send effect from Tyranno, then Pentastag, we're just going to make that and then be able to do it with our boss monster. Then we've got 1 Dark Charmer. OVs are dark, there are plenty of darks, so yeah. 1 IP, 1 Little Knight, 1 unicorn, 1 access code, and then finally 1 Transcendosaurus X Raptor. So this one, 2 dinosaur monsters, including a level 6 or higher monster. So again, this is why level 6s are quite important. If this card is special summoned, you can special summon 1 dinosaur monster from your hand. If a face-up dinosaur monster this card points to is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, you can draw 1 card. If this card is destroyed, you can shuffle 1 normal monster into your graveyard, into the deck, then you can special summon this card. So the first bit won't come up, but this is a really good way to be able to go into access code, because if this card is special summoned, you can special summon 1 dinosaur monster from your hand, and then obviously you can go this and the dinosaur into access code, and then obviously access code gets the 3. Again, we don't have a normal monster, so we won't be able to do that the second effect, but overall I just think you could possibly draw a card as well if you want to link off in a different way, but yeah, that's why we've gone for this. Another level 6 that is another good way to go into access code. But yeah, let me know what you think, guys, in the comment section down below. Obviously this is more like Rex Raptor 2024. What would he play? Realistically, although Rex Raptor obviously played King Rex, he would probably play Tyranno just because it's dinosaurs and he would evolve. But I didn't feel right because that's Hasselberry's monster. So yeah, I didn't want to do that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.